What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Gen TV podcast. As always, your boy Eves.
Hey, you want to saw Scott?
And as always, we have a very, very special guest in the building. We got a pretty much repeat guest at this point. He's been here multiple times.
He's a member now.
Yeah, used to go by God Mo Dudes, but now he wants to be referred to as Barbados Slim. And we'll get into why he wants to
be referred to
that from now on. But before we really get into the episode, if y'all watching this, drop a like, drop a comment, make sure y'all sub. Really helps us out. So do all that. And then let's just get straight to it. Let's get into our question of the day.
So the question of the day is, what's the best vacation spot you've been to? So John said Aruba. Anthony said the one I'm on right now. Stephanie said Turks and Caicos. Fernando said Antigua.
These people got money, yo. These is expensive islands.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Aruba is gonna cost you at least a good like 4 or 5K.
4 or 5K?
I think so. Aruba's pricey, bro.
Marquis said Thailand. Joshua said Germany. Cosa Nostra said Mexico.
Mexico's dope. I've been to Mexico.
Travis Parker said cruise to the Bahamas. Joe Lexus said Colombia. QC said
I know what he's doing there. I know why niggas go to Colombia.
Why is niggas going to Colombia?
For the same reason they go to DR. There's just it's just certain countries when you go there, even if you're not going there for that reason, it's almost kind of embarrassing in a sense.
Right.
It's like
you can't really say you're going there.
Yeah, I remember when I went when I was going to DR for the first time, I was almost kind of embarrassed to tell people.
They'd be like, I'm going with my family.
I'm bringing my kids.
I'm going with my mom.
I did go with my mom. I'm going with my mom. I'm bringing my kids. I'm not going there for the reason you think I'm going there.
Right. That may be a cover up though. You know, that's what you chill with the family during the day and then sneak off at night.
No, why you throw me in the bus like that?
All right. QC said Jamaica.
Okay.
And then Sade said definitely Jamaica.
Definitely Jamaica.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jamaica's definitely a vibe though. Yeah. But it's not like a party vibe. Don't actually let me rephrase that.
I feel like Jamaica's definitely a party vibe. I've never been, but it seems like it's that.
It's not like the traditional party vibe, right? But I feel like the way they party is just different. Like especially in the country where I was at, they had like on the countryside, right? They had big ass speakers like in an open field and just like partied in a random field, right?
My bad, not to interrupt you. I'm getting this fucking flash flood.
Everybody's. I'm getting that shit too.
Bro, they got the end of days rain out right now, man. That shit crazy.
Nah, it's wicked outside. Alexis said Japan. Lennon Ferreira said Bahamas, and then Nick said Las Vegas.
We've been to Vegas.
Not top. That's definitely not a top trip for me.
Yeah,
top place for me.
So all three of us been to Vegas together,
right?
It was fun for like a day and a half.
But the thing is, I think the problem is you made a valid point, right? But Las Vegas isn't fun unless you got like hella money to spend there.
Yeah, like, if you're broke, Vegas is not for you.
Right.
Like you need money. Like
I wouldn't even consider broke. The B word is kind of strong. Like,
you think so?
I wouldn't say broke. I feel like you just have to like be able to enjoy Las Vegas to its fullest. Like you need like bands on bands on bands.
All right, how much would you say you have to bring to Las Vegas to have a good time, dudes?
Oh man, well I'm gonna go based on what I did bring. I bring about $1,500, and that was enough for me.
That was enough for you?
That was enough for me.
Do you feel like you got the full Vegas experience?
I do not feel like I got the full Vegas experience. However, it was enough to sustain what I needed for that vacation.
I would say no less than 10.
No, you're bugging,
bro.
10 bands?
10. I feel like Las Vegas really is just about going to the fucking pool parties, right?
Casinos.
The casinos.
Which we did.
Right.
Yeah.
Where you gotta go to the pool parties, the lit pool parties. I mean,
I say to have a good time in Vegas, you need at least 5,000. Good time. I'm not talking about a great time. I'm talking about a good, decent time. 5 bands, you're gonna have a decent time in Vegas. Not heavy on the gambling though.
You can't really gamble like that.
You could. You could.
You gotta be wise about it.
I'm saying, but you're not doing heavy gambling. I'm talking about light gambling, more partying, and you're not eating out at the highest restaurants. I think with $5,000, you can. It's on the low end. I think you have a good time in Vegas with $5,000.
Okay, I beg to differ. I think that
you need $10,000.
I think you need $10,000 in order to have like a full experience. I think like in order for me to have like a good time on a trip, I don't think I need to be like worried about money. Right. Mm-hmm. And I think like with Vegas, you worry about money there. Like I feel like you're always like in the back of your mind, you're going to be running out of money at some point. You feel me? So I don't really, luckily it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. But I think that generally speaking, like for Vegas, you in order to have like the full experience there, you're gonna go broke. Anything less than 10.
Yo, with that being said, I still think Vegas is very overrated.
100%. Yeah. 100% overrated.
Well, I never really liked the idea of going to Vegas. I gave you guys some pushback at first, but when I actually got there, it exceeded my expectations. I enjoyed a lot of my time there. You know, we had some sour times as well, but it did exceed my expectations. Do I ever want to go back? Not really, but I'm glad I did go.
No, I definitely want to go back to Vegas to get the full experience. I mean, full disclaimer, the reason we didn't have a good time in Vegas, without naming names, is we just had a friend that couldn't handle Vegas, and it's kind of turned into like a babysitting situation in a sense. And you know, it is what it is. We'll leave it at that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But going on with the topic or question of the day is, so where do y'all think is the best place to vacation at?
I'll let y'all answer this one. This is a question. I should be asking this question. Where do you guys think the best place to vacation at is?
I'm going to be the first to say Barbados has got to be the greatest place on earth to vacation.
It's
got to be.
So, yes, out of all the vacations I've been on, Barbados has been one of my best vacations.
Right.
So, we just went there for a Cropover. 2024.
Which is actually very dear to me because my family's from Barbados, you know? And one of the things is I've been to Barbados like plenty of times growing up as a kid. I actually lived there for a little bit too. And I've always said to myself, like, man, my boys need to experience this, right? So then, like, we became friends eons and eons ago. And then, like, it's been part of the plan for a long time because, you know, you guys like to vacation and to go to Barbados. But I felt like the world was against us, you know? Like, we had planned this trip.
In 2020.
Booked the ticket and everything. Obviously, the big thing happened in 2020.
That got canceled.
2021, it was still going on, so we couldn't go. 2022, I think we just kind of just got over it. Like, China was over and said, you know, we're not going to, like, you know, we didn't really plan it. I think we ended up going camping or something else instead.
Yeah.
And then 2023, some other plans kind of like intervened at that time.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get the time off
right.
for that one. That one was on me. 2023 didn't go to Cropover because of me, so
right.
I'll take that one.
and now here we are with 2024, and it finally executed.
So yo, what would you guys rate your Cropover experience?
I'm gonna rate mine 10 out of 10 off the gate.
10 out of 10 off the gate.
I've never smiled. I haven't smiled so much in 20 years, bro.
And I could vouch for that. Like,
right. I've never seen this nigga so happy.
This guy had like an awakening down there.
I did.
You know what's crazy is that like I could see why this nigga coined the name Barbados Slim after Barbados. Like that's his country. It's no longer my country. That's where he's from now.
He's the real native.
Yeah, he's the real native.
246 lifestyle all day, every day. Bro.
From where?
246.
No. But where are you from though?
Oh yeah, you already know from St. Martin, man.
St. Martin, nigga. St. Michael.
St. Michael. Excuse me.
Black Rock, man.
St.
Wavell Avenue. Excuse me.
St. Martin's crazy.
It's St. Michael.
But so what do you guys think? What was it?
It was a 10 out of 10 vacation. I honestly have no complaints.
Right.
It was like streamless, like or seamless. No issues. I think everything worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
Not even like no internal issues between us.
Right.
Did we have any problems?
Yeah, we did. We did have an issue.
What was the issue?
The issue was somebody was taking a little bit longer in the bathroom to shower up than the rest of us, and we needed to take a shower and get out and go one day.
Was that me?
You talking about me taking a shit?
Said a shower.
A shower? I don't know.
But yeah, it was you taking a shit. It was you taking a
like,
shit.
damn, these niggas, I give these niggas the bathroom all day, right? I take my one single day shit and it's a problem. Like,
I'm not complaining. Yeah, if I had to pick a complaint, my only complaint is where we stayed at. Which, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to your sister for letting us stay at her place for like cheapest price ever possible. Right. We had no AC.
Yeah.
And if you know Barbados, it's an island. It's a tropical island. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah, the same heat waves I was feeling up here, we was definitely feeling down there. We're closer to the equator down there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that heat was killing me.
It was brutal.
I was waking up and
it was muggy,
sweating.
Yeah. There was points in time it was so muggy and hot that we would get our shoes wet and they would never dry. They would almost dry 3 days later. And they get wet again. Nothing ever dries in Barbados in the regular air, bro.
Fact.
You know what it is? It's kind of like the reason why the house is hot is because like I was explaining to you guys, the roofing of it, it's not shingles. It's like metal plated, or it's like we call it galvanized, right? Yeah. So it's like a metal like sheet. So that the sun hits on that, and it's like a
sheet metal.
Yeah, sheet metal essentially. Yeah.
Yo, and the houses are made out of concrete, not wood.
Yeah.
Which hold heat way better.
Way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, no complaints.
That's good. I mean, so without getting into too many details, like why do you think Barbados was a 10 out of 10?
Well, first of all, this was a trip that we have been looking forward to for 4 years.
Right.
Number one. Number two, I almost wasn't able to go on.
The mic. Stay on
I almost wasn't able to go on this trip.
Right.
And of course, my boys were able to make it happen for me, along with my own determination. When we finally got there, it was everything that I've ever heard about, plus more.
Oh, okay.
Plus more.
I just remembered the one issue. We had.
Okay.
And it was this nigga.
It was
It was you. It was you.
Oh man,
you pissed me the fuck off one night.
What?
I know exactly what day it was.
Why don't I know?
I didn't tell you the day you did it because I didn't want to ruin our time, but you killed our mood, yo, for like an hour.
How?
Yo, nigga it was like fucking Where's Waldo, nigga.
Bro, we went out.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. Oh, that was the 4-day morning.
No. Save the story for the actual when we get to that day.
Let's get into. Let's go day by day.
Hold on, before that, why do you think without going into too many details, why do you think it was like a 10 out of 10 for you?
Like I said, really no issues. I thought we got a good vacation group. You know,
right.
When you go on vacation, you have to be very careful who you go on vacation with, right? Like you could be cool with somebody at home, right? But you don't know what they're like on vacation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find out a lot of things about people when you vacation with them.
Right.
I think fortunately, like we're a good vacation group.
Yeah.
And we kind of know what to expect from each other at this point because we've been on so many trips. But so that's a big plus.
Right.
Other than that, it's a tropical area. I love vacationing where it's hot. And I feel like, everybody that was there was on the same vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that went to Barbados for Cropover was there to have a good time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was on that fighting shit, no thug shit. It wasn't like, when we go out here, right? You kind of always go out that attitude that like some shit might
go down, right?
Right?
Yeah. You always got a chip on your shoulder just in case.
Kind of like you're over there, like everyone's there collectively to have a good time.
Right.
Like there was like I never felt like there's about to be a fight type.
Right.
And the one time we did see a fight, it went very quickly and nobody gave a fuck. Like, it didn't kill anybody's mood. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, whatever. Let these Yankees fight, and then got nothing to do with us.
Us natives, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go through one day by day. So day one, we ended up landing in Barbados, and shout out to my nephew too. So we shout out Nicole for my sister Nicole for like helping us out with the house. Right. But then my nephew also did an amazing job with like
boy came in clutch.
Oh yeah,
did an amazing job with like showing us around, taking us around. Even bro, he had a crazy schedule because he was supposed to be at a lot of these events with us, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it.
He was too busy cooking for Rihanna.
Right.
Rihanna and ASAP Rocky.
It's another day for him, right?
Yeah,
cooking for Rihanna ASAP and stuff. But yeah, he is a personal chef. For those of you that travel to Barbados, definitely check out Chef Deem in Barbados. Book him. Like he's definitely a A1 chef out there. But
it's definitely worth your money. I promise you.
You think that was clever?
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, all right.
I didn't even notice I said
right.
that. My bad.
You kind of smirked while you said it, so I was like, oh.
Okay. Nah, I didn't even notice I said that. But nah, he's definitely a dope chef out there. So definitely check him out. But he came in clutch a lot of times, like in between jobs, he would pick us up and bring us to like other locations.
Right.
And pushing like 36 hours straight, 48 hours straight, like
no sleep,
going
Yo,
nonstop.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't go to Barbados to sleep.
Right.
It's not a place to rest.
Right. I'm talking about him that lived there.
No, I'm just saying. I think the natives. I don't think they rest.
Even the performers, they don't rest either.
At all. From one show to the next, quick.
Nah, but so day one we landed in Barbados. My nephew came and scooped us. He brought us to like a local bar. What do you guys think about the bar? It was dope. It was kind of like a dope concept. Like it was chill vibe, it was really like kick back, laid back. Kind of like a great introduction into
it may or may not have been a strip club.
That
was a
to this day still don't officially know.
There's people in there with no clothes on, but it's not really like an official.
It's not a strip club.
It's not I know it's not a strip club.
It's no clothes on, but it's not a strip club. But it was a
a unique bar.
Right. It was an interesting place, right?
Where we
it
got
was a good place to have our first beer.
We got our first native beer.
Yeah,
Banks.
Yeah, Banks beer is a
Banks
native
beer.
beer down there, and that was what made me realize the pricing. Because one of my boys told me that you could get a beer for cheaper than a bottle of soda, right?
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I think we spent what $12 Barbados on 4 beers, and essentially $6 pretty much for 4 beers, which is unheard of,
Right?
Unfucking heard of.
You can't
right?
get a 6-pack for less than $8 here.
Yeah, nah, facts. So then we ended up, after leaving there, popped up on my aunt. Surprised her, which kind of trickles into our following day story. But we surprised her at our bakery out there. And once again, if you go to Barbados, check out S&J Bakery. But then later on that night, we went to our first event.
Yeah. We went to go see Kes and Patricia.
Oh yeah,
Patrice.
Yeah.
So that was my first. I mean, I've heard soca music before.
Right.
You know, like they play it here occasionally, right? So I've never got like the full soca experience.
Yeah.
And watching Kes perform, insane.
Right.
Like, bro, talk about a fucking show. Yo, it got to the point where I'm like, yo, like that's enough.
Right.
Like, yo, bro, calm down. Like,
you've done it all.
Yeah, like we get it.
You know, the only time I have ever felt like that was when we went to Made in America and Bad Bunny performed, and he just kept going and going and going until the point where I was just like, I gotta go. Like I have to leave. Like this man just is on stage for too long. But now when we put up to the first event, I was like, yo, there's a lot of people here. Like I don't know how all of us are gonna fit in this space. And then you go inside the venue.
It's huge though.
Massive, bro.
What's the stadium? It's like the National Cricket Stadium.
Yeah, it's like the cricket stadium or something like that. So it was at Kensington Oval, I think it was called. And great event. Like I think the problem for me is that I was pushing like 48 hours of no sleep also.
Yeah.
So we had just traveled in, we had just landed, and it pretty much got no rest that day. But overall, the event was good for me. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I had a great time. Other than the fact that they call me OG Baby Bladder.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom several times.
Nigga had to traverse.
I had to walk through so many people.
It was packed too.
Yeah. Right. And that's when I learned a new trick. When you go and bring your own bottle to the venue, you get your ice, you get your bottles, and you get your cups. And if somebody is standing next to you, what you're gonna do, or they're walking next to you, you're gonna bump them, and then you're gonna stomp your foot next to your stuff to let them know, yo, don't knock my shit off. That's the first time I've ever seen anything like that, and everyone did it.
Right.
Yo, you know what's crazy? So our first night when we got there, right? I was like, this is a chill vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is chill. It's a dope concert, all this shit. But I wasn't impressed.
Really?
I was kind of like, okay, like this isn't like all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I'm having a good time, right? But you set the bar high.
Right.
Okay.
Like you talk
Really
talk Cropover up to us.
I mean,
right?
But
yo, so first night, I had a good time.
Right.
It was a good vibe, right? It was hard getting a fucking drink.
yeah, nah,
It was
I think that was the worst. That was the worst. That was the worst part of that. It was like impossible. Every time you go to order something, it's like fucking like a Jamaican restaurant over here. You go there, you can't order shit. Like we don't have that. we don't got it.
What do you guys got?
Like what do you have? Like give me what you have, essentially, right?
But pretty much you have to buy a bottle, which thinking back at it, the bottles really weren't that expensive.
Right,
we should have just got a bottle every time we went out.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first night I was kind of all right. Like Barbados is chill.
It's all right.
It's all right. I could do this.
Right. Hyping this up. You don't know why you.
But yo, honestly, shout out to Kes and the group, yo. Like, shout out to Trinidad, fucking amazing show.
Right.
Like,
the DJ too.
the fucking DJ.
The DJ.
Right.
Nigga doing backflips on this fucking
DJ.
Bro, he would leave
much energy. He was
leave
so
the
fire.
fucking DJ booth, come up, hype up the crowd with Kes, and then fucking go back and start DJing again.
Right.
It's like,
and he had this red beret that would not quit, bro. It was on his head the whole time.
It never felt.
Nigga had that shit super glued to his head, bro.
Back.
But
Like I said, so it was good. And then on the way out was like the only time all week that we seen it was like 2 women fighting. That was like whatever.
Right.
That's the only time we actually seen any issues.
yeah.
So then
we ended up leaving. Like I think what time did we got there? Like at 11, right?
I think
And then
we probably left at 3.
Yeah. I think we left at like 3:34. Like somewhere around there. Because I know it was pushing that 48 hour for me.
Okay.
So we ended up leaving there, and they were still going. But I think we were just like purely exhausted at that point.
We done a lot of traveling, so I was like, all right.
We did a lot of traveling, no sleep. We were just tired, so we just decided to call it a night. So then I ended up waking up the next day. We went to Auntie Jenny's house.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
Oh,
Good,
God,
man.
yes.
Got some home cooked food.
Oh yeah, that's the first time we had flying fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, first time
first time.
we can actually finally confirm A1 can swim.
Oh yeah. Yo, this guy's a freaking natural mermaid.
I posted that. Waldo called me. He's like, "Yo, this guy can swim."
Right. Waldo called me personally.
Not only can he swim, but he can float.
This guy's a floater.
This guy is a
This guy-
floater.
fucking moves like a fucking mermaid
I
in the
told you I'm
water.
a whale in the water, bro.
I think in the video it's like, oh yeah, I feel so much better. I'm like, yeah, I can tell, bro. Like, look at this dude. He's so agile.
Nah, but yeah, Auntie Johnny's house is like a kind of like a family staple for us. You know, like everybody that
What?
for like
fucking mansion.
Oh yeah.
yeah, everybody that
Got a
goes
botanical garden built in. Botanical garden.
everybody that from the family that ends up going there, you know, I have to touch Auntie Johnny's house at some point. You know, like whether we're always hosting events there, or you know, she has like a lot of space, as you guys can see.
You gotta get blessed in. That's
Right.
That was
Auntie
that
Johnny,
night,
you know, and she cooked all that food for us like on a drop of a dime because we had just saw her the night before, you know. So
flying.
yeah.
We got flying fish.
flying
and
fish, I
then,
think dolphin.
Dolphin.
There was dolphin, yeah.
Which isn't real dolphin.
Mahi,
Mahi. Calm
Yeah.
down. Which is
Yeah.
good. And then
Breadfruit, some breadfruit.
She made some
yeah.
breadfruit. That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, she made some breadfruit, like a cold breadfruit salad, and it was good. You know, like it was definitely good. After there,
We went to the boat.
we went to the boat.
Went to the boat. Oh wait, but can we just talk about how the pictures went from so heavenly and so nice to party vibe right after?
It was just like, I feel like every day just literally kept getting better and better and better as the days went
Yeah.
on.
So like I was saying, like my first day, I was like, chill.
Right.
All right.
It's a nice intro, you know.
Nice
It's
intro.
nice intro day into Barbados.
Second day, is the harbor master?
The Harbor Master, yeah.
Okay,
So
that was day 2.
We did a boat party.
Yeah.
Right.
Which the line was extremely long.
Yeah.
And this is what kind of opened up a different concept for me that I feel like America is lacking, right? Bring your own liquor, right? They have an open bar, but then also they allow people to bring their own alcohol and bring like their own coolers to events, you know? And which we'll get into a little bit later, that a lot of times in Barbados, they tend to like have a lot of add-ons as well. If you do pay a cover, there is an add-on that they'll throw in for you paying your cover. Like you're not just paying to just get in. You know, like you'll pay for some other service as well. But the only gripe with the Harbor Master is that line was extremely long.
Right. And
Extremely long.
It was the hot
It was hot.
It was
It was
hot.
the
It was
hottest
hot. The
sun.
line wasn't that long.
Bro, the line was long.
No, the
It
line
took
was
forever.
long, but it was moving.
Yeah,
It was moving.
bro. We was in line for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Bro, I felt like,
I
it felt like an hour.
think the heat added an extra
Whatever
45
shower we
minutes
took.
in our head, bro. It was, bro, no lie. We
Whatever
got
shower
there.
we took was gone by the time we
Yeah.
got to the boat.
Yeah, it was.
It was hot.
It wasn't
I
that
don't know.
bad.
It felt like an hour.
And we
man.
got to sat down while we waited. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't too terrible.
But so what y'all think of the boat party?
All right, so for me, once again, right, here's where shit just kind of like propelled.
This guy's just a klutz.
No, not even that.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
a-
even. I wasn't even bringing that up. Right?
All right.
Look, we all know that anyone that knows me knows I spill shit. I spill shit on myself. I spill shit around me on people. So if you're sitting near me, please don't please be prepared that something's gonna be on your clothes. But this is where like Barbados kind of like propelled for me, right? Where it's like I feel like we went on a boat. It was a nice chill vibe initially, and then I'll let you guys take over from here.
We got drunk.
And shit took a turn.
Yeah, we got drunk and shit took a turn. And we started seeing like, damn, like you said, everybody's here on the same vibe. Everybody's here to have fun.
Word.
Yeah, and you know, last time we went on a boat, I think I was sauced off. I was drunk. I was actually I had a hangover while I was still awake. But this time it was like, all right, now you're in control, and now you see the vibes. And now you see the vibes that's going on around you, and now you want to just move. The music just it's like something tribal inside your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first time we made the rain dance come down. The rain was coming down on us on the roof. You know?
That boat was packed.
It was
though.
jam-packed, shoulder to shoulder.
It was packed, but I never felt
It wasn't cramped.
I didn't feel cramped, bro. Vibes, immaculate vibes.
Oh, yeah.
And, everybody's dancing. DJs is killing it. Yo, good thing. And you could bring your cooler. Like, if you don't want to buy liquor, you bring your own liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Which we ran out of.
That's like one thing we kept buying liquor. We're like, wow, we can't possibly drink all this shit.
Right.
Well, surprise.
Surprise. Polish it off before the end of the night and then need more.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to say, shout out to the stairs. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to the stairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Them stairs came in clutch.
Oh yeah.
Stairs came in
And
clutch for me.
they weren't packed and loaded. People actually moved out of your way when you had to use the stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So after that party, I was like, okay. Like I told you, my first day was kind of chill. I'm like, second day, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing it.
It's poking through.
It's creeping.
It's poking through. Well, that night, so we ended up going to we got invited to like this local restaurant.
Yeah.
Food there was pretty okay. It was good. Besides me, once again, blowing up fucking pepper sauce everywhere. Got all over me. I think it got on Deuce's back. Deuce asked like 3 days later how the hell pepper sauce got on me. And then we ended up going to like another club later on that night.
Yeah.
And it was interesting.
It was straight.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yo, so my first day, I would have rated as like I'll give it a 7. My first day was a 7. My first night there, I'm like 7.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. My second day on the boat, I'm like, I would give it a fucking 10 if it didn't get crazier for me. Like honestly, but up to that point, I'm like, yo, this is a 10 out of 10 day. Right. Like our second day there was a fucking 10 out of 10.
I'll throw some clips up for you guys to see how 10 of a 10 everybody's having, you know?
I don't think anybody had a shirt on by the end of that night too, because the rain. Everybody was soaked with water.
Oh, we was on that roof killing it. Though.
Yeah, it was insane, bro. And it, you know, like you said, it was like one of those first times where I saw like kind of like everybody just being there for a purpose. Like, bro, people are jumping with us that we don't even know who they are. Yeah. Like everybody
and like on pause before I say it, like random dudes.
Random
you know what I'm
guys,
saying? Like we're like vibing with random. You know what I'm saying? There's no gangster shit.
Right.
Nobody's too prideful. Like everybody's on some friendly shit.
Everybody's just happy to be there. You know, like really on some like we're a family type energy. You know,
exactly.
And then so the party just kept that boat event just kept getting better because it's like, you know, as people drink, obviously people are becoming more happy. So that was one of the first times where like I'm realizing like, okay, this is going into another caliber.
Yeah.
Right. So go ahead.
Before you switch, after we get off the boat, they have a KFC stand just chilling. First of all, let me just pay some respect to KFC. I've done you dirty over the years in the U.S. I've dragged your name through the dirt. But in Barbados, KFC, I love you.
Yo, I'm like having like this KFC like rabbit hole theory. I'm like this. I think KFC secretly runs the Caribbean.
That's like, how they stay on the float.
The grip that KFC has down there was. It was like a little suspicious.
They were at every event.
Bro, every like thing you got, like a cup or anything, it's like sponsored by KFC, made by KFC. It's like, what the fuck's KFC doing?
Now they say the best KFCs is in the Caribbean, specifically Jamaica. Jamaica supposedly has the best KFC in the world.
The KFC was fire because you bought a box of KFC on one of the nights.
Oh yeah, I did. That was
at an event.
This is Rick.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our second day. Third day, what we do?
Next day, I think we went to the beach that day.
Oh, we went to the amazing beaches.
So we went to my family's, not my family's local beach, but the beach close to my family's house, right? We ended up walking there.
We went to 2 beaches.
Yeah. We went there.
That was Rascals. The first time was Rascals.
Yeah, it was a dope time. Niggas picking up, collecting coral and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And
very chill beach.
Yeah, very chill, quiet.
Is it Savoy?
Savvy.
Savvy.
Yeah, then we went to Savvy, and that's when it started getting a little bit more exciting. So
that beach is a little more lit. They got a bar right on there.
Yeah.
They got
jet skis. They have
music.
like amusement park, not amusement park, but like a water circuit thing. Like,
no, that was the first one.
No, that was the second one. That was Savvy.
No, the first beach had like the little you talking about the obstacle course?
Yeah.
No, that was the first beach.
That was the first one?
beach.
Yeah, Savvy had the jet skis and had boats up there.
Okay. See, I'm getting the two mixed up.
Yo, shout out to the dudes that rented us the jet skis. I mean, them niggas would have killed us if we broke one of those shit.
Oh man, if I had to hear about one more person how they had to take care of their child with this jet ski, oh man, I was almost not even gonna go.
I mean, but that's like we had a conversation after. You know, a lot of people down there tend to like, you know, work for themselves to some extent. You know, so whether it's like owning a shop or like, you know, renting out jet skis or having like a side business, whether it be a taxi or whatever, you know, like not to say not too many, but you know, culturally in the Caribbean, people tend to like work for themselves rather than working for somebody else.
I don't even think that's like a Caribbean thing. I think it's like an outside of America thing.
Right.
I feel like most countries are like that. Like, I mean, Mexico, from what I've seen, seems to be like that. It's like a lot of more mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
Brazil is definitely like that. I feel like everyone has like their business. It's just you just work for yourself. It's like you don't. Obviously, like, you know, when you're younger, you tend to work for other people. When you're older, you just kind of do your own thing.
Right.
Like in America, where it's like it's not rare, but it's not as normal to have your own business here.
Right.
You know, it's like mostly you just work for people or companies.
Yeah. So I mean, that's mainly why the guy was so pissed about his jet. Not pissed, but like overprotective over his jet skis. You know.
I mean,
He was
I don't think it was insured.
like,
I think if you got hurt, that's on you.
Right. They didn't even want us to get too close. That's to not to scratch and scuff the paint.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of times I thought one of you guys were heading into me. I was like, let me just turn out the way and like get out of this area.
Nah, we was zooming on that shit.
bugging,
Nah,
man.
this guy.
Yeah, you were having a great time.
This guy Ease was fucking blowing on the jet ski, bro. Like I'm like, bro, so many times I thought I was gonna get thrown off of it. Like,
oh yeah,
especially when you hit like a good wave and it throw you up in the air. I was like, oh, like it's a wrap. And the water color changes. You know, it goes from like that crystal clear to where you can see through to like a very dark blue. You know, so it's like I don't know what's below me.
Yo, but bro, that was like a perfect beach day, man. Yeah, I remember at one point I was just like staring into the sunset, like in just bliss.
on some random Tuesday in Barbados.
Nah, facts, bro. I was just like, I'm like, yo, this is like, yo, you ever just have such a moment of like peace and clarity where like, yo, I don't have a zero complaint, not care, but not even. I have like no. There's nothing that could change this moment. There's nothing that could make this moment better.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I had like felt when I was like, you know, I'm like, damn, we just had a great night the night before. Went to the boat party, got some good food afterwards, went to the club.
Yeah.
And then today we just went to 2 beautiful beaches. And here is like the sunset coming down on us. And it's like, yo.
Ate some fire tacos.
Fire ass taco.
Oh,
terrible attitude.
Oh yeah. We'll get to that.
Terrible attitude. But I was like, yo, I have zero complaints right now, bro. Like I'm in like heaven. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is like the temperature's perfect. You know what I mean? Like there's just the water temperature's perfect. The outside temperature's perfect. I'm like, yo, this is just like perfection. Like there's nothing I could ask for. Like,
I mean, the only thing that sucks for me, I had the worst experience about me is like me falling on the jet ski. Like they were already gone, right? So I tried to climb on the top of the jet ski, and I'm a big nigga. So like trying to get on the jet ski, I ended up ripping the inside of my pants and didn't even know. So I'm like showing the entire world my fucking jewels at this point until dudes pointed out to me that my shorts were ripped and torn. But outside of that, I mean, even then, I just stayed at the bar, chilled, made sure that I was good. But you know, you guys like walked around and stuff, but I just chilled at the bar. You know, not to show any more of my goods off to no one else. But outside of that, it was good. Though.
And then I think we just went and took a nap, right, and got prepared for the next day.
No, we did not. That was never the case. So that night, we ended up going to. That was Friday, so we went to Fish Fry Fridays in Oystons.
We went to Oystons. And we did go to Oystons.
Yes.
So we did go to Oystons.
Yeah, that gave me like a boardwalk vibe. Were we on the water at that point in time?
It was right there.
That's a great question.
No, the water was right there.
Yeah,
like if you had cup going down, the water's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went to Oystons.
Very tourist. Like that's actually probably the most touristy thing we did.
Mm.
Or spot that we've been to.
St. Lawrence Gap was pretty touristy.
Yeah, St. Lawrence.
You're right.
Gap
But there wasn't that many people there.
Right.
That's like that. That's the only odd thing. That's a very touristy spot.
Right.
But there wasn't a tourist.
I mean, probably the days that we went because we went there. We'll
there.
We went there later in the trip, right? So on Friday, went to Fish Fry Friday, and
food's fire.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I got a fucking lobster, boy. Amazing. We got fish cakes.
Fish cakes. Yeah, that was their first introduction into like fish cake. I was hunting fish cakes down, right?
Right.
Yo, you were, and then once we found it, like it was just
they
everywhere.
just popped up everywhere. Yeah.
I got sick of fish cakes by like the last day.
Bro, I couldn't find a fish cake nowhere. And then finally I showed them like what are fish cakes. So I think E's probably had them before. I don't know if you've had them before, but
I mean I had salmon cakes before.
Right. Yeah. But you know, we ate the fish cakes, we bust that fried fish, fresh seafood, dope vibe, you know, like it was a great
and I had to grab the flying fish again. That day.
Yeah, we had a conversation with some Americans there. It was a dope conversation, dope energy there as well. You know, like it was actually pretty interesting because like one of the guys was from America or was from Barbados, right? So like they were able to kind of have like a relation in terms of like what what the island was like.
And they played music there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music was
live music.
It was Michael Jackson popped out. We had Spider-Man out there.
Spider-Man was out there.
Yeah. I think Rihanna's dad was there too.
Oh, where?
Yeah, he ended up because when I left you guys and went to the front, they were talking about Rihanna's father, but I didn't get to see him. But that's what made me get up to go like walk over there. Yeah, but that night we ended up just kind of preparing for the night ahead of us, right?
Cause that's what I'm saying. All right, we went to Oystons, then we took a nap, or went back to take a nap, right?
Yeah.
We went back to take a nap to get ready for a party or kind of a street event that started at 3 a.m?
It was supposed to start. So we were told 11, right? It was supposed to start at 11 p.m., right? Then my nephew was like, you're not gonna get there until you don't want to go until like 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So then we get there at 1 o'clock. It is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nobody on the street. Like
No. It's not dead.
It's not dead.
But there's
the vendors are setting up.
Right.
There's enough people. Like there's a good amount of people.
That's what I would say. There's stragglers. Like so there's like, and in terms of like an American event, there's a decent amount of people. But in terms of like
that's what I'm saying.
What we're there for, it was kind of deadish. You know, like
mediocre.
It wasn't too many people playing music. There wasn't really too many. There wasn't like a crowd or anything. Like it was, I guess, anticlimactic for me because I was expecting for it to be nuts when we got there, right?
Yeah,
but it really wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So we ended up like still.
But that was a rookie mistake. We just got there way too early. Which I don't regret because the time went like
it went by
so
relatively quick. So I want to say about like 3 o'clock we started hearing the band started like coming down the street, and it seemed like they always send like the white people first, and all of these bands like they always send them out first, and then
isn't that kind of wild? You know, I like. Nowadays, right? Like white people get a lot of shit for not having proper hygiene and not like bathing properly.
Right.
Like just because you see all these viral clips, right? It is kind of funny that their band is just like was them in mud.
Oh yeah.
They had a mud pit following behind them. Yeah,
which was I thought like if I was prepared for it, I'd be down for it. But that was like I wasn't dressed for that. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a mud party.
And legitimate. Like it was literally like people were covered in mud as they were going going down the street. So each truck is essentially considered a band. That's what we call a band. So their band had like a pit behind them. It was kind of like the mini Cropover, like it's kind of like the mini, it's called Foreday Morning. It's like the mini event. It's usually the night before, or I think the day before, but this time they ended up having it on the Friday, which Cropover was on a Monday. So it was a little bit of a gap in between. But yeah, so the night just kept increasing, right? So it was the first night. Well, it's not the first night, but the first band came through. Then the second band ended up coming through, and then you started seeing more people, and then more people, and then more people.
Right.
Then it went from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock
to
5 o'clock. All right. So then I'm gonna let you guys take over from here.
Man, well,
that's when you had your like spiritual awakening.
Yeah, that was a very touching moment for me because that's when you start to think about, all right, first of all, I'm here in this place where I've always dreamed about, never really knew what to expect, and just everything that it took to get to that moment. There was a song that was playing. It's by Patricia. It's a song basically talking about Carnival.
Okay.
And I think that song was playing at the time, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't take it no more. My eyes just started tearing. And for the next like hour and a half, I was just crying tears and smiling at the same time.
Of joy.
Of straight joy and bliss. And I haven't had a feeling like that in so long. It was like a release. It's like a release. My whole year was fucked up, but here I am in Carnival, and Carnival is embracing me. Not only Carnival, but the people.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. It's like, especially like coming from like a really shitty year, like it was a rough year for me also, like I went through the transition of quitting my job and then kind of just like, running up Uber for the entire year. And then a lot of, like it was a lot of like shaky moments in between now and in between there.
A lot of uncertainty.
Yeah, a lot of uncertainty, I guess you would say, And so Cropover was definitely like a release, it was kind of like it was one of those moments where it was like nothing else mattered, like you said.
Nothing mattered at all.
Yeah, nothing else mattered.
Yo, and I had that feeling, right? Like the first time I went to Mardi Gras, I had that feeling where it was just like, holy, you just kind of, it's almost like everything, it's like an anime moment where everything becomes quiet for a second. And, you're just like almost looking at it from a third person where you're just like, you're looking at yourself and you're like, damn, this is like insane. Right?
Everything is so surreal. Yeah. And you're like, is this really happening?
Yeah.
Yo, so I saw that you were having that moment and I could like relate to it because I had that moment myself, right? Which is why I didn't fucking spaz on you
at this moment, right?
Because
hold on. Let's save that for a second, right? So now it's probably like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? 5:30, somewhere around there, and like we're just going down, just having like an amazing experience during this entire time, right? And out of nowhere, right, we decided to like head backwards, so go against the bands now, right? So. Usually the bands are obviously following along a path, and we would walk to like the previous one, and then the previous one, and then keep going down, right? So we kept walking down, and we kept going down like a little bit further, and then out of nowhere, OG Baby Bladder says,
"So me and him go to piss together."
Oh,
Pause.
you both left?
Yeah, we both went.
I didn't even notice you both left. Wow.
Well, OG Baby Bladder has a huge bladder capacity, but when it reaches capacity, I gotta go.
Okay. Right. So OG Baby Bladder says, I gotta go take a piss, right? So I didn't even notice you both left. Like I was probably just in my own bliss, right, at that moment too. So I know that he left to go to use the bathroom. You were just always there, so I guess you could take over from here.
Yo, so I go take a piss. We go to the fence, go piss. I finish quicker, so I just come back to you. And at this point, me and him are just waiting for dudes, right? And it's like a good like 10 minutes, and now I'm like the fuck yeah, like I don't think he got no kidney stone.
Right.
Like, it should be relatively quick,
right?
So I'm like, yo, I look at where you were. I'm like, he not there. So I'm like, now I'm looking in the area. I'm like, damn, I don't know you. Like I don't know where you're at.
And
like,
there's a million.
Yo,
There's a million of dudes.
Yo, here's the wild part, right? A1 doesn't have his phone.
No,
he left it in his nephew's car.
I left it in my nephew's car.
Dudes has my phone
and my phone
and his phone. So me and A1 have no like forms of like communication, right? First of all, I also a little caveat real quick, all right? For y'all that don't know, right? A1 has been wearing a man bag for about like 3-4 years, right? Which I give him shit about all the fucking time, right? All the time. I think man bags are just the gayest shit I ever, right?
Okay.
Here's the thing, right? So dudes bought one of his man bags. So now both of these niggas wear man bags, right? So I'm the only one without a
He's
man.
only G.
Yeah.
Man, per se.
Masculine.
Here's the thing, right? So I don't wear a man bag, right?
Right.
This trip made me realize, all right, maybe there might be some use to a man bag. Because,
no lie, bag, a man bag, whatever.
Yo, no lie, it's so fucking useful, right? Because yo, I kept having to give them my shit to carry the whole time, right? He had my phone, he had my money, all that shit, like yo, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with like shorts nowadays or pants. They're not making the pockets as like deep.
Yeah.
So like everything you put in your shorts nowadays like fucking fall out immediately, right? So they had to wear it. So I just want to take this opportunity, right, to apologize to y'all for giving y'all shit for using man bags this whole time. Because you know what? I think I'm gonna invest into a man bag.
I think you should.
Because
it's a good look
very,
for you,
they're very practical.
They're
They're
very
just practical.
practical.
Because I don't want to wear a book bag everywhere I go.
Right.
I thought about that. You know, I thought about bringing one of my older book bags as well, but it's just too bulky. You know, and it's on your back, and you really don't know if somebody's going inside of it or not. So with the bag, you can swing it to the front.
And it's just like it looks like you're fucking like in high school. You don't want to be wearing a book bag like in the middle of a fucking festival, right? Like, it just look crazy, right?
But
anyway,
don't let this man fool you, though. All right, I appreciate the apology, and I'm looking forward to your investment into a man bag. However, this man uses my man bag on multiple vacations, so this is not the first time he shits on me about having a man bag. But then it's quick to throw his wallet and his phone and his keys inside of the shit.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
All right, so. There is practicality. I guess this was the first time. I guess maybe dudes running off was a good moment for you to realize that you need your own man bag.
That's what actually made me. I'm like, I need one.
You're right.
It's like, I mean, because me and you are basically stranded. We don't know where he is. So at this, all right. So back to the story, right? So now me and A1 are fucking looking for him.
Yeah.
Like the street is.
Bro, it's probably 15 minutes go by. Can't find dudes, right? We stood up in the spot for like at least like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Can't find them, right? Then we're like, all right, so we might as well just like walk and look for this nigga. Yeah. So now we're walking down the street. The street is flooded.
Yeah.
It's
probably like what, 7 in the morning?
It's probably like 6. Like 6. This is probably like 6:15, 6:30, somewhere around there. Yeah. So we're like walking down the street, can't find this nigga, right? Time is important because I'm gonna tell you why. All right. So 6:15 goes by. We can't find this nigga. We're walking down the street looking for this nigga. Can't find him anywhere, right? We go far as fuck. Like I think we went damn near to like where we had originally got dropped off at.
Yeah.
Could not find him. So then we looped back, right? We started walking back. Couldn't find this nigga. We went back up again one more time. Right back up to the same spot. Could not find him because I lost my vape at that point. That's what pissed me off even more, right? Because I'm like, my vape was gone.
Yeah. And y'all know niggas that vape need that shit like crack.
Right?
They go like too long without vape and they start getting very irritable.
I was pissed because not only am I in a stressful situation, but I have no way to decompress. Like this is crazy, right? So
and he's blaming me for the vape. First of all,
so I'm like, yo, it's fucking his fault, right? So finally, we end up like going. We started to turn our way back. This nigga now it's probably like 6:45 around there, right? Yeah. This nigga come out of nowhere.
Just runs up on me.
Running.
Like, happy.
Running through us. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, this nigga's lost. Like, bro, people had just got arrested for fucking weed, right?
Yeah.
And like,
yo, and the cop. I mean, cops are cops everywhere.
Right.
But I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like, yo, these cops just started like picking people out
bullying
of random.
niggas, bro.
And these cops is like military.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like AKs, like all that shit, right? Going
Regular
up to-
clothing,
yo,
military
just
clothing.
bullying niggas,
Right.
going through their bags. For some reason, everybody in Barbados has yellow scissors.
Yeah, orange.
Like,
the orange tip scissors.
Yeah,
Right.
that- I don't know what's up with that.
Right. It's
But they kept like going through everybody's bags and find these orange scissors and just tossing
Tossing them shits, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, did this nigga get arrested? If he's arrested, how is he gonna get in contact with us? Like all of this shit is going through my mind,
Yeah.
right?
We're like worried parents.
Yeah,
yeah.
literally worried. Like it's like
We're about to do an Amber Alert.
Oh, by the way, I was completely sauced this entire time.
Yeah, you were fucked.
so-
Yeah, you were fucked up.
Right. So we were like, yo, where the fuck is this guy? At this point, I'm like, yo, all hope is lost. So we're walking back in the opposite direction again, like the opposite direction of where everyone else is heading to. And out of nowhere, this nigga run. All you hear is fucking running footsteps running up behind us. Nigga does a lap around us. I'm like, bro, where the fuck were you at? Here's the thing that pissed me off, right? I'm like, bro, where were you? He was like, oh, I was down there. I'm like, yo, like we were looking for you. He was like, man, I was lit. I'm like,
Bro, came at us unfazed.
we're unfazed, nigga.
Didn't read the room at all.
No,
I was with my people, bro. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to be associating with y'all at this point. I was
you
outside.
you
feel
with
me?
your fellow Bajans?
Yeah, you
Bro,
feel me? I was like,
that took me from okay, so dudes being lost. I was at like a level 7.5 of being irritated. Dudes running back and having no care that we were fucking worried sick about this nigga. 10,
10.
right? Where I was at a 10. 10,
Look.
10 level 10 of irritation. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
Bro, I was so mad. I didn't even say shit. Like I didn't even say shit because I knew once I started, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I told you, and the reason I didn't say shit was because you just had like probably one of the best days of your life,
right.
and I was like, you know what, I don't want to be a fucking person that ruins it.
Right.
I was like, whatever.
Well, I'll give you some consolation. The whole time, I thought that the bands were moving. That was the original reason why I got lost. So I went to where I thought you guys were at first, and then I walked with the band a little bit, and then I went back and I looked. You guys weren't there, so I just kept walking up the street, kept walking back down, and I even went to the initial drop-off spot, and I waited there, and then I went back down and was greeted by about 5 dudes with MP5s on their chest, all black. Walked around them, gave them a wide berth because I don't want no problems.
Yeah.
And then I went back once more to sit where at Burgers did the paint. And then that's when I walked out and I saw you guys facing all the way down the street. So I had to make my entrance. So, but I was looking for you guys the entire time. And instead of me being a worry, whatever the fuck they normally say, I just decided to have a good time by myself, which I don't normally do.
At least that's one of us that was having a good time.
But yo, prior to that issue, that was another 10 out of 10 day.
Yeah, I remember at one point, Ease looked over to me. He said, "This is insane."
Oh yeah,
like literally looked me in my eyes.
But I feel like I kept saying that like daily though.
Time after time, right? Now this is the first time you said it, right? He was
Okay.
like, "This is insane." I think it was a combination of it being early in the morning, raining outside, and no one stopping, and then the energy that we were receiving from like being there, you know, like
Yeah.
I think it was just like a combination of that. He looked at me, he was like, "Yo, this is nuts," and we were just flabbergasted. That it was like
it's always interesting to me, right? When you go somewhere and you really get like a cultural experience.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like that was the first time we had gotten like the full culture experience since we've been in Barbados.
right.
Obviously, we had gone to some parties and we went to, some local spots and we were with your family and stuff like that, right? But what the most intriguing thing to me was, right, this started at 11. I think people start setting up at around 11. The bands come at like 1-ish, I think, right? Is that when it started? The band?
I don't know what time it actually started, but I know
Let's
the time it
say-
got to us, it was
yeah.
like 3.
All right, yeah, maybe the bands probably started at 2 or whatever, right? But prior to that, right, you just see like the whole community out there, right? And I'm just talking, this isn't like a strictly adult event,
Right.
bro.
There's children.
You're
too.
seeing kids there that are like 3 years old, 5 years old, right? And you're just really experiencing it where it's like, damn, like this is really part of the culture down here, right? Where it's not like this is just a touristy thing where like people just come here to party. It's like the natives are just out here to enjoy themselves just like everyone else, right? And it's like a family event as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Another flash flood alert.
Flash flood alert
Right.
again.
I've never.
Y'all be careful out there, man. But yo, that I think that's what was kind of dope to me because like yo, as a parent, right? I got my kids, right, and I want them to experience these kind of things, right? And it's like you wouldn't think to bring your kids out at 2 a.m. for a party, right?
Not
like,
at all.
Just, in America, that's a it called fucking
CPS on you.
CPS, whatever it is, right?
DCF,
Like
right.
DCF, like they take your kids away from that shit, right? But over here, it's like this is the norm, you
Right.
know. And I found it to be real dope because it's like yo, I'd want my kids to experience this shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to wait till they're my age to experience these type of events.
Right. I mean, that's one of the things that like I noticed down there as well. It's like you said we got 4-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 10-year-olds down there. Just where are their parents? Nowhere. Like they're just like literally they're just having a good time. Like obviously like the energy is different, the vibe is different, and like you wouldn't really do that in America. But like you know they're down there really like embracing the culture, and this is one of the reasons why we have this disagreement where I say like America lacks culture, and whereas like when you go to these other countries, you could see like the culture is kind of like brewing out of the environment, right? Yeah. Whereas America, it's almost like, and without going into a thing, for me, I say like America is kind of divided up too much for there to be like an actual Black American culture,
right?
You know, like I think like the North has its version, the South has its versions, the East has its versions, and it's like it's just all like separated. You know, there's like no one like unity, and I feel like whenever you go to like I've been there, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to like Panama, and like I feel like these places they have like one culture within themselves, you know, like okay, yeah, they're different islands and a part of the Caribbean, but you go to Jamaica, it has its own culture. You go to Barbados, it has its own culture, and it's like you know you get to see everyone from the island kind of come out and embrace this one event. That's
right.
But
and it was Black people and white people alike too.
Yeah,
and everybody had like.
First of all, the white people in Barbados are not white.
They're not white, bro. They're light skinned apparently. Yeah. According
I'm saying they're just not like your typical white people. Right. Yeah, it's funny, yo, like those type of white people here would get so much shit. Like the white Bajans would get so much shit in America. They'd call them like culture vultures.
Why do you think that is?
It's just how it is. I feel like when white people kind of embrace culture here, it kind of becomes an issue, especially on social media.
Oh yeah.
But it's just crazy because, like I said, like people down there just don't care, you know. Like everybody's there for a good time, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so that's one of the moments where he looked over at me and was like, "It's insane." And like I said, it was just like for me, it was I was blown away. Obviously, like I've been there multiple times, but the part that threw me off is us being like how many people that was out there at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
You know, like as if like there was nothing to do the next day. Which I mean, it was a Friday and it's a Saturday, so there wasn't really like it is a weekend day. But so 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning and the street is flooded like that. It was just mind blowing for me. You know, like nobody's tired. Like I didn't have any tired moment up until the unforespoken moment, but outside of that, I had like I had no moment where I was. Really exhausted.
Like I said, another 10 out of 10 day.
Yeah. So after that, we ended up going home. We definitely slept after that. Yeah. And then I think we ended up touching the beach later on that day again.
We go Savvy again.
Yeah, we went to Savvy again.
Beach.
Yeah.
I think that was when I had my complaint.
Right. That was your gripe with
So Sir Easelot over here got us some tacos and they were amazing. So the next day I wanted to do the same, but I wanted fish tacos. So I go to the taco stand and I'm just like, hey, listen, I need to know some prices. I'm sauced again, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Need to know some prices. I can't really read right now. How many tacos am I gonna get for this much? The woman gave me such an attitude, and I'm like, it's on the sign. It's on the sign. Read the sign. She is throwing it at me so hard and so vicious. So I just decided to walk away and go get some other kind of food,
which was good too.
Yeah, it was delicious. It was, but I really wanted those fish tacos.
Typical culture right there.
Yeah, that was the only time that I felt like I was like disrespected, and it wasn't even really disrespected. It was I'm ready to go home. I've been here all day,
which is crazy because I think the day before or the day, either the day before, like maybe that before we ended up going to sleep, or a couple days before, he was praising how like he hasn't seen a mad person.
Get a negative review not once yet.
He didn't see a mad person. Nobody really gave him an attitude or anything.
Everybody's welcoming. Everybody's loving. Until I met her.
The fucking taco stand lady fucked it up for him.
Yeah, she did.
But I mean, outside of that, we ended up we went to the
Lil Rick concert.
No, so we ended up chilling for that day. We went to Yellow Meat that day before going to the beach.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We did go to Yellow Meat, got some breadfruit down there. Then we went to the beach. Then we ended up chilling pretty much at the beach the entire day. I don't know if we slept that night or before the Lil Rick concert, but we ended up going to the Lil Rick concert, right?
First of all, shout out to Lil Rick.
Yeah, Lil Rick.
Okay.
Shout out to my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
That's your homie?
That's fam, bro.
Okay.
Yo, what a fucking. I tell you what, yo, these soca artists, man, the way they perform,
Insane.
next level.
Right.
Like when I tell you they put on the show, yo, you know what I liked about the Lil Rick concert is, right? Usually there's obviously when you go to a concert, there's always openers.
Yeah.
He did something I've never seen a main.
Yeah, I've never seen that before either.
He came out first, did 4 or 5 songs, right? And then the openers came out. And then obviously he finished at the end again. But I was like, yo, this is so dope, you know? And it's, you know, you would think, all right, maybe it kind of spoils it because now you don't got nothing to look forward. But nah, it really like
just kept going.
the situation. Because he came out like swinging, like song. And I mean, like I said, I'm somewhat familiar with soca music, right? But like, I don't really know like the real niche artists like that, right? And I feel like if you're listening, you probably don't know who Lil Rick is, right? It's probably like if you're not really that tapped into the culture, it's probably a lot of artists like down there that you don't know, right? But like once I really like started listening to it, I'm like, damn, man, like this is like fucking great music. And the crazy thing is like leading up to the Lil Rick concert, right? We listened to a lot of soca music, new soca artists that I've never listened to before, right? And then this nigga brought everybody out.
Everybody out. The music that you were hearing the entire trip.
Shout out to Lead Pipe.
Yeah, Lead Pipe.
LP, boy.
Yeah, the people that you were hearing like the entire trip.
Fucking bangers, man.
Yo, he brought everybody, all of the music, all of the songs you were hearing during the
it was
entire
like
vacation.
a fucking
he was
Rolling
there.
Loud of soca music. It was insane.
Yo, insane, bro. Insanity. Like, and the crazy thing is, even before he actually came out, the vibe there, like, people were just listening to regular music and people were dancing and having a great time. Like, there were a group of people in front of us that were just like having a blast, right? And then he came out, like you said. He ended up playing like your first couple songs. People were getting hyped to him coming out, which I was blown away. I've never seen that before, like you said, right? He did like a first like 4 or 5 songs, brought out some other people. People are getting like, I feel like the energy in there is just growing and growing and growing as the time went by. And then at one point, it was like one of the guys that ended up performing or opening for him, I guess you would call it opening, but like one of the in-between people that ended up performing had the crowd going nuts. Like he created like a little walkway in between and then jumped down in the walkway and then.
But yo, he has one of the most famous soca songs ever. What the fuck? What's the name of that song?
You can't. It's not coming to mind.
But that's like one of the biggest. Like, and if you don't know any soca music, you know that one song. Like that's like one of the biggest soca. I wish we could remember the name, but yeah, that was lit as fuck too. No security, by the way.
No security.
Like everyone was mad respectful. Like they just made up like this one line, and he just came running down and then ran back. Like no issue. Nobody was in no weird shit. Nobody's grabbing him up. You know what I mean?
Nothing, bro.
I caught that line on video, but I didn't see him running up in the video.
Yeah, because the lady was blocking it in your video. Yeah,
no, he came all the way down to us.
Oh, I didn't even see.
Yeah, he ended up. So he was like, I do this at every event, and I'm like, what is he doing? So he was like, can you create a space? I'm like, what the fuck is he about to do? And literally had the entire place jumping, literally jumping and figuratively jumping, right? Yeah. So then he goes back. Lil Rick comes out. People were still like going crazy, right? And I'm like, yo, this is insane. And I know like a couple of my one of my aunts, I ended up like sending her a video and stuff, and she was upset because she couldn't watch like the full thing on YouTube and stuff. But he ended up bringing out. I think he brought on him. Brought on another OG, Peter Ram, and then he brought out like a couple other people that was just insane, bro. An amazing event. Mind you, he didn't start until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, all right, here's the thing, right? So we just had a long day. We're at this concert. I'm starting to tap out at this point. Like,
I
remember. I actually went. I went to this, like these stairs and like took a fucking nap.
Right.
Bro, I'm fucking beat, right? And at the end of the day, right, we got another party we have to go to at
immediately after
4 in the morning, right?
Yeah. Starts at 4.
It starts 4 in the morning. I'm kind of regretting it. Like I'm dreading going to this party, right? Because I'm like, I'm fucking beat, man. Like, but we prepaid for all these tickets. So I'm like, I'm not taking the L on this shit, right? So for context, we go to Lil Rick concert. Amazing, right? But I'm exhausted.
Right. And shout out to KFC too, because definitely bought a 9-piece out there.
KFC in there.
They was
shout out to Mount Gay Rum. Yeah. Shout out to the rum. So y'all, I think you guys are still in it. Like you guys are feeling good, right?
I'm jumping 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm having.
You got walk down on. You good?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, y'all good. I'm kind of like fuck, bro. Like I'm beat.
Right.
So like I think somebody come pick us up. Like,
So my nephew, this is the one night my nephew couldn't pick us up, so he still ended up arranging for us to get picked up at fucking 4:30 in the morning.
Talk about a real one.
A real one for sure.
Yeah, so we ended up raining, right?
Yeah.
So we're thinking like, okay, shit is done, right? The guy's like, Lil Rick is like, oh, you guys gonna let a little bit of rain run you guys? Performs another song that had the word I think it was a tsunami's coming or something like that, right?
Banger.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Banger song.
The whole place is jumping, right?
Wet and everything.
Yo, everybody's outside having a blast. But then like it is starting to get time around the time that we're supposed to be leaving. The rain is coming a little bit heavier. So now at this point we're like, okay, like, you know, people are dispersing. His set is pretty much done at this point also. So it's not like 4:30 in the morning.
Lead Pipe came out and then we went back, right?
Oh yeah, Lead Pipe did come out.
Lead Pipe came out and then we came back. We came back for a little bit.
Yeah, Lead Pipe did come out a little bit. He went to the bathroom. I'm like, you might as well walk over there because I know Easy's gonna want to see Lead Pipe. So as soon as he came out the bathroom, he was like, yo, we gotta go over there. So he went over there. Still had an amazing time over there, right? And then at that point, I think the event was over, like pretty much, like everything started to die down.
So, but I'm like. So after Lead Pipe, I'm like, I'm still down. I'm like, fuck, I'm tired as fuck. I'm trying to go back to
I'm
sleep.
tapped out. He's tapped out.
So then your nephew arranges a ride for us. Yeah. We get to the next party.
Yeah.
It's called Duttimess.
Duttimess, yeah.
So
we get there like
no. Let me tell y'all something about me. Ease likes to party, right? I enjoy the party life. Right? Okay. I go party. That's my thing. I love it. So it's safe to say I've been to a lot of parties. Yeah. I know a thing or two about parties. I've been partying for a long time.
You might be crowned a king of some sort. Yeah. You know?
And I'll probably be partying for more time to come, right? When I tell you, listen carefully. This is the littest party I have ever been to. It was insane.
It was.
Like, and for context, I've been to paint parties. I've been to soca paint parties. This was next fucking level. This is when I remember saying to you, I'm like,
this is insane. Yo, once again, it's like, all right, so context, right? We end up getting there maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. And you pull up. The driver, my friend's boy, is like, yo, this is going to be a big party. We're like, yo, how big is it? How big do you think? He's like, it's probably going to be like 4,000 people there. We pull up. I'm like, man, they don't look like 4,000 people that's here, right? He's like, well, you got to get inside, right? So we start walking inside, start seeing everybody got on these green
traffic vests.
Right, these green construction vests.
At first I thought they were workers.
Really?
Right. I knew so as well.
No, I knew that they were for the event, but I'm like, how come we didn't get a vest? Right?
Where are these vests?
Right. Where is our vest at? But anyways, they're at everybody got these vests in line. Like, dudes.
Can I just describe? Like, can we just describe how you walk into this place?
Yo, you have to like.
So first of all, this is in the middle of the fucking woods.
Right.
Yo, sketchy as fuck, right? So you get there, you see the gate, a couple people there, like staff to look at your tickets, right? And now like we're walking down a trail. It's wet, kind of dark, right? It's
a really rocky road too.
Yeah. Yo, you look like you're walking to like somewhere dangerous. Like you're in the fucking Amazon. Like then you walk a little further and you kind of start hearing the music.
Yeah.
It's kind of
building. It's just building
up, right?
Building, yeah.
Yo, at this point, I'm starting to wake up a little bit. Right? I told you I was beat from the Lil Rick concert.
Right.
So now I'm starting to like, you know what I'm saying? My adrenaline's kind of getting back up, right? Yo, so it's very zigzaggy. So eventually you kind of hit this turn and then you kind of like get a glimpse of what you're about to walk into, right? That's when we see all the green vests, stuff like that. So then we go to like another metal detector or something like that, right? And then like you get in there and you see it.
Right.
You're just out in like this fucking field.
Construction zone, right? It's like
it's fenced in.
Right. It's all fenced in, but it's like the ground is like gravel or like
it's
clay
rocks,
or
gravels, and and it has been raining a lot. So yes, at this point it is clay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there's like just barrels everywhere, right? And you're like, what the fuck's in the barrels?
Right.
So you go in there and it's just bottles,
right?
And you're like bottles of what? It says mad colorful. It's just paint.
Right.
So it's for everyone to pick up. You know, your own little thing. There's like water guns. It's like everything, right?
Well, the water guns was free, like part of their thing, or did people?
I just seen. I don't know if people brought it, right? And then it just starts
immediately. Like
no
delay.
Went from 0 to
no
fucking
delay.
100 real quick.
No delay. Like immediately when you walk inside, you get a drink and you walk up to the crowd and it's happening. It's like it's on, right?
Whether you want it or not.
You're late at this point, right? Shit is happening, right? So we walk up and immediately gets a fucking bottle and opens the shit and goes to throw the paint, smacks me in my face.
First of all, he's tall, so it's like he's within like my arm range.
Smacks me in my face. I clean my fucking glasses. I clean my face up. He does it again. Hits me in my face.
Not on purpose though.
Dead fucking on, bro. Dead fucking on. I clean my face again. Somebody randomly throws paint, smacks me in my face. I'm like, yo, I'm done at this point. So I just take my glasses off, throw them in my bag. My glasses are fucked to this day. They're ruined.
Now you got a scarf, you got a shirt over your face.
Right. Now I got ended up before I even put the shirt on my face, we ended up walking and we ran into some locals from over here.
Yeah. Shout out to Pittman. It's like random as fuck.
Yeah, random. Walks up to us and was like, what are you guys doing? And I'm in my mind, I'm like, wait, where are we right now? Because mind you, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm disorientated. I'm drinking. I'm like,
is this real?
We were supposed to be in Barbados.
Right. We were supposed to be in Barbados. Right. There was supposed to be no other people from Waterbury there, but it just so happened that there were other Waterburyans there.
Be everywhere,
and fellas, by the way, when you watch this, just know that the only way I knew that we bumped into y'all is from pictures. I was gone. Yeah. Fam, gone.
Dudes was feeling it. Dudes was jumping in the fucking line to get inside of the spot. Like I feel like he was trying to.
Yo, you were like a fucking hungry pit bull.
Right?
I'm not gonna hold you. I needed that party,
bro. I'm not gonna bro.
I think at one point in time, I think you went to go get a drink or use the bathroom or something. I asked Ease. I said, yo, I need to take it down a notch, yo.
No, it was the opposite way. Ease went to go use the bathroom. You asked me.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's something like that. But either way, I did end up toning it down just a tad bit.
But yo, it was
insane.
Yo,
fucking sane.
Best party I've ever been to, man.
Oh yeah.
Best party.
Oh man, they had suds there too. Don't forget about the suds. They were throwing soap.
It's a paint party / foam party.
Yep.
So they fucking mesothelioma party.
They're hosing us down with God knows what.
Yo, they have the water cannons like way up on top of a crane. So when you got too dirty or you got too sweaty, you walk up, yo, hit me up. Yo, this dude is blasting you with a water cannon in your face. Like where do you pause all that? Yeah, pause all that. But where do you get that from?
I mean, some niggas like being blasted in their face. I don't know.
But out of fucking nowhere, Lil Rick comes out again.
Yeah, right. The crazy thing is, after just going to another event, so he had his event.
He did 3 events that night.
Right. He had his event. He went to go perform, I think, at the Kensington Oval, and then popped out at the event that we were at.
Right. Yeah. So, shout out to that Lil Rick. Yo, shout out to Spinny.
Yeah, Spinny also.
Yeah.
Yo, can we talk about the Benjamin hips real quick?
Oh God.
Pause.
Bro, they must be.
Bro, I don't know what type of oil these niggas got in their fucking hips. Nigga. Like
they got to be on hinges. The hips are on hinges.
They got ball joints for fucking.
So I'll put it like this, yo. If you think you're a whiner, like if you're an American, you think you know how to whine.
Yeah, that
you could do.
You could probably do the Bronx whine. You probably held some basement whines every now and then, but like
the way these niggas is whining, down there,
crazy.
Next, bro, I felt like I was a whiner. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew how to whine my whole life.
Right,
I went down there. I'm like, I got humbled.
Right.
Yo, I'm telling you, like, I don't know. And outside of the men, bro, the women?
Oh God. Yeah.
The women?
It's intimidating.
The women whining is like, you are afraid to like jump behind that shit, bro. Like there was a point in time where you guys are got your own situations going on, right? But there was some women that was dancing, and I was like, yo, I kind of want to jump behind that, but I don't know if I could like
handle it.
Bro, I don't want to get embarrassed, right? Yeah. She might hit me with a 1-2, and then I'm like on the floor, like,
man down,
right? Like, bro, and it's raining and dirty. I might get trampled because nobody gives a fuck about what's on the floor at this moment, right? But yo, who do you think has the best whiners?
I mean,
you seen some American whiners.
Yeah, definitely an American.
You've been to Barbados.
Yo, so I haven't been to enough islands yet to declare a winner. So as of right now, I'll give it to the Bajans.
I'm giving it to Barbados.
But I mean, yo, like I said, we said we're gonna try other carnivals out. So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll come back and answer this question. I don't know. Maybe it might not be Barbados, but as of right now, Barbados got a different level.
Until y'all prove us otherwise. Barbados got it.
I mean, but you brought up a valid point though. Is that they do have their kids out there from young, so like they're getting the training like nonstop, right?
Yo, and it's like obviously I think in America it'd be looked at completely different than it is down there. But you're seeing kids kind of like practice whining and shit like that, and it's like, but it's not looked in a weird, in a weird way. You know, it's like it's a cultural like norm.
Yeah,
you know, because I mean, this is crazy, right? We saw a grown woman just dancing. We seen like a fucking kid, must have been like my son's age, 10.
Jump behind it.
Jump on it.
Right.
Big body girl too.
Right.
Like
she was stacked.
She was stacked.
Yo, and people saw it. Like everyone kind of like was watching it, and no one had an issue. Right. It was like, and it didn't feel like sexual.
Right.
It wasn't. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like
It was just kind of like, all right, this is just how they dance here.
Right.
And I was like, yo, all right, like if y'all not tripping, we're not tripping.
Right. But we know that if Twitter saw it, Twitter would have a day with it.
She'd be in prison right now.
Right.
Oh, and the dudes, let's give it up to them because they were catching these wines in flip flops and no socks in this rugged terrain.
Crocs.
Yo, people were barefoot.
Terrain. Yeah,
people were barefoot.
Uh-huh. I remember at one point, dudes was like, "Yo, I think I'm about to go barefoot." I'm like, "No, do not go barefoot." Right?
You're not built for this,
bro. By the end of the day, I saw one nigga running with nothing on but fucking pants, like cut off jean pants and fucking no shoes, no shirt, barefoot running. I'm like, oh, maybe dudes could have fucking.
Yeah, man.
Maybe dudes could have.
They got island feet. They got island feet. We got American feet.
Right, them niggas got an extra thick layer.
I got them construction feet now, man.
Construction feet ain't touching
island
feet.
Ain't holding up to that. But yeah, so that event.
Island feet, you could step on a nail barefoot and still be all right.
Another thing I realized at that event, it's like, so most of the time, like obviously American culture, there's like the whole VIP thing going on, right? Where you gotta get VIP, you gotta get bottles, you gotta be separated from everybody. And I realized like at that event specifically that the VIP was kind of pointless, and it made me go back to the other VIP sessions that I didn't even clock were happening, right? Yeah. So like at Lil Rick there was a VIP session, and then at Kess there was a VIP section. And at this event I realized like, yo, it's almost like pointless to fucking have a VIP section because most of the fun that you're having is in the crowd.
Yeah.
You're not going there to pop bottles, to be seen. You're kind of like...
The thing is, the fact that they let you bring in your own alcohol with cooler, right, eliminates the need for a VIP, right? Because, VIP is a lot more about flaunting money, right? It's not practical, right? VIP in America is not really a practical thing, right? Like, you're not really getting anything. It's more of a show, right? You're like, yo...
Because you're spending more for the bottle.
I get money. Right. That's what I'm saying. So now here they're eliminating that, right? So now there's really no point because now it's like, yo, I'm bringing my cooler. I know we got to wrap this up for you pretty soon, but yeah, I think that's like which I love, yo. I think the VIP culture is what ruined parties in America.
In America, yeah.
Because now it's all about being a VIP, but when you're in VIP, you're excluded from everyone at the party.
Right.
Right. So you can't really have fun with anybody.
You can't have the same fun, yeah.
And most people go out with their bros or they go out with your girls, and that's it. Like you just stick with your own.
Yeah. But here
phone.
it's like everybody is like meshed together, you know? Like nobody is really better than the other person. You got all different classes. You got ugly people, bad people, no matter what. Everybody's just in the same thing together. And it's crazy because the people from the VIP was leaving the VIP to then come over to where we were at. But yeah, so what do you guys think of that event? Like what?
Bro, that was
there couldn't be no 10 on that one. There's no number you could put on the experience that we had.
Hands down, best part I've ever been to, yo. Like, not even close.
Right. And once again, we left that event early.
We only left that one like an hour early.
And it poured on us while we waited for the
shout out to that dude we met outside, man. The one that couldn't get into the party.
New York.
Yo, it sucks to suck.
Yeah, man, it does.
Yo, like, man, bro, you missed a fuck. I don't even want to rub it in, but that was...
we weren't going to rub it in your face while we were talking to you.
But we were rubbing it in the face while we were talking to you.
Hopefully... you got to make up for that party at another party, man. Right. That was one for the ages, man.
Yeah,
that was a party.
That was a one-on-one right there.
Nah, for sure. So then I think pretty much to speed things along, like we ended up leaving that event maybe like 8 o'clock.
We slept the whole day that day.
Yeah.
We literally, remember it poured that day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We slept through that shit.
Yeah. It ended up pouring that day. We ended up pretty much just like going out later on that night. Kadeem took us out to St. Lawrence Gap. We ended up just like chilling out there.
We went to St. Lawrence Gap. Got some. Is that the night we got the burgers?
No, that was the next day. Yeah.
Yo, St. Lawrence Gap is it's a little straight vibe.
Yeah, it's a little bit more touristy. You know, like it's a little bit more like kind of has like the American kind of vibe. You know, where it's like
kind of it reminds me of like a Florida.
A Florida.
Like if you go to Florida, that's what it kind of
Yeah,
It's
or
like,
Myrtle Beach type.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely it was still fun. You know, we ended up going out to.
I mean, we needed a chill night though.
Yeah.
Like
we didn't need Sexy Red though. I mean, that song was a banger, but all the rest of the American music
that
we
was
heard
like
when we were
that
there,
was actually the first time we heard American music all week.
It was weird.
It was like,
weird.
Niggas was
y'all-
like,
what
turn
is
this
this?
turn this Yankee music off.
Exactly.
I was like, yo, this is what y'all listen to? That's what y'all like? Oh, couldn't be me.
Right. Nah, but it was all right. It was, I think that spot was called the Cove. Once again, another place where like you kind of pay a cover and then end up getting something included after. But I think that night we ended up just like chilling with him. You know, we went to a random burger place later on that night, and then ended up calling it a night after. And then the next day was actual Cropover.
Oh yeah, shout out to Cropover.
Shit, where we start? Yo, once again, right? We go on the street, kind of chill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like pretty chill, right? Like,
yeah, no bands are going by. Nothing really
yet.
like that is happening.
And then we start walking down. First of all, we get some food. Best fucking beef store I had in my life.
Right.
Yeah. God. We drink some Rude Boys.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
We had
bad man don't drink Rude Boys.
Yeah, word. There was
bad man.
Yeah, no, I had to have that. There was mango. I think it was mango passion fruit.
Mango
Yeah,
that shit was fire.
It was fire.
Yeah. So then we ended up. We couldn't find it. So where like my family lives, you walk straight down to like the main road, and we didn't see the bands. So then we decided to like kind of walk against the bands where the bands were supposed to be coming. And we ended up walking down. Once again, rain hit us again. Mr. Rain Dance over here brought the rain again.
That's what I do.
And we took a stop. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Rihanna.
But she was there.
She was there. If we had kept going,
I think we would have missed her either. I think we got there. Didn't she come out mad early though?
Yeah, so we would have had
because the actual parade that day starts like at 8 in the morning, right?
Right, but we would have had like instead of stopping and like chilling, like taking the breaks that we did, we should have kept going. We could have kept going straight, and we would have ran into her.
Okay,
because she was in that like. Right where it bend, where like all the police cars were, that's where she took those pictures at.
First of all, shout out to Rihanna for coming back to her roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like still showing like the place where she started. Love.
A$AP Rocky too.
What?
A$AP Rocky too.
Yeah. Yo, because a lot of people, I think once they make it, they kind of forget their roots and just kind of deassociate themselves from it. So, and especially she's like as big as it gets.
Right.
So that's pretty dope that she still comes out and like shows love to like her old place.
Yeah, and it's dope because like both their kids, like both of their parents are from Barbados, so it's nice that like they will be able to have like this involvement with them like when they grow up, like they kind of have like some sort of like establishment as well. But so we ended up like walking down the street. Dudes is getting fucking all the attention, right? People are walking by complimenting his tattoos, telling him they like his dreads, all types of stuff. Like
I never felt so beautiful in my life. Let's just say that.
Yeah, like
I mean, you're fucking looking ripped out there too,
right? He was cut the fuck up down there, right? But yeah, people were just like loving dudes down
Ross
there.
Ross
the man, Ross. So they was loving dudes down there, and then we ended up just like kind of just walking, pretty much just like walked against the band. So we would jump with a band, and then we would like walk against it, go to the previous one, then jump with that one.
That was one of the days that wasn't that lit, but it was just vibing. Like the vibes were vibing. Like, just once again, right? Very more of a cultural day than a party day,
right?
But it was just dope to see all these bands, see the whole community outside,
the costumes,
the costumes were fire.
Yeah, your costumes are fire, and just like the fucking once again, great music, right? Each band has their own DJ playing fucking amazing soca music.
Oh, and the speakers. Shout out to the speakers on the back of them trucks because them things were knocking.
Bro, I'm surprised y'all didn't hear the shit in America.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy because like it's one of those things where like I kind of wish I had taken more pictures overall throughout the trip, but it's like one of those trips where like you're just enjoying the moment so much that like you're not even thinking about your phone.
I mean,
like I had to force myself to like think about taking
I was probably using my phone for like 45 minutes a day when I was out there. Like, it was just, well, first of all, you were carrying it for me. But it was just like, I'm just too in the moment to even like, process this. It's almost like you want to hire a cameraman to come and like take pictures of you so you don't have to like be
so you don't have to do it, like it's like
we did get some great flicks of each other.
Yeah.
So
we'll throw up some stuff. So we'll insert some videos about like the trip overall, like as we are explaining like these different segments. But this day was pretty chill, like it was like you said, it wasn't too much happening, but it was just a vibey day, like Dudes was the man out there. Ease was just having the time of his life, and I'm just there kind of chauffeuring them, or like just taking them around, helping them like navigating them on where we're going. So we ended up like going to like this one spot and we chilled there for like primarily. I feel like this was the place where we stood the most time there, and then we ended up like walking towards with the bands, right? So we ended up just like catching back up. Probably walked all the way to like a half hour away, chilled there for a bit, and then decided that we're gonna go home. Probably go out later on that night.
Then we went back to St. Lawrence Gap, right?
Yeah. So then we ended up going home. We went back to St. Lawrence Gap.
Burgers.
The Gap burgers.
Gap burgers. Shout out to Gap burger.
Them Gap burgers were.
Shit was gapping.
And Gap burgers was hitting for sure. And then that was our trip.
Yo, another 10 out of 10 day, man. Like it was a nice like touch, like the last ending, like it was like last hurrah. Like, like it wasn't too crazy, it wasn't too intense like the parties were before. I mean, I don't even know if I could handle it again. Like, like another party like the Duttimess one. Like I don't think I could have physically like
you were tapping
been able to hang.
You were pushing that, but that's what I was telling you. Like it's almost like every day just topped the previous day. You know, besides like not to say besides, but like Cropover was one of our most like I guess chillest days in a sense, but like it's still like you said, the influence, the heritage, the tradition that it came with brought its own litness. But once again, that day was still better. Like I don't think nothing could have touched Duttimess, but like every day just constantly, every day just kept getting better up until Duttimess, and then the last day was like, just like a good like cherry on top.
For perspective, like here's like the joy of me having my kids.
Right.
Here's the joy of like Duttimess. Like it's right there.
It's like right below it. So overall, you guys I'll recap your experiences with Barbados.
Yo, like we said in the beginning, 10 out of 10 trip.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh wait, I would like to take this time to acknowledge the Yelp that I let out at the end of Foreday Morning. one time for the squad, them you heard?
Yeah, what up? First of all, I was pissed at you that day, but that made up for it. Like that humored the fuck out of me,
bro. Everybody on the street was so scared. They were like, "What the hell just happened, bro?"
I just like I said, I came to this like this. I was in like cultural shock, and I'm in this moment of just everlasting bliss and euphoria, and I just had to let it out.
You're right.
You give out a quick.
It was like it was pent up.
It was pent up energy that I had to release.
We had some other shit, right? We had that shit. What are some other funny moments we had? Or like dope moments?
Oh man, when they hit us with the mesothelioma.
that was funny as fuck.
So they also had paint powder that we didn't really talk about too much.
I think they held the paint powder as a secret weapon because that shit came from the stage.
Right. And niggas would throw a paint powder, and when you breathe that shit in, I felt like my lungs were on fire. Yeah. Like, bro, it would like stain everything.
Right.
Mind you, all of our clothes destroyed from that day.
Gone.
But funny enough,
so if you ever go to a paint party, wear something to protect your hair. We did not do that shit.
And that paint made our hair.
You guys did not do that. I wore my fucking shirt. I took my shirt off.
But you didn't you didn't have like. Yo, because when we were walking, everybody has a fucking bonnet or like some type of plastic bag on the head.
Paintball helmets and they had the hell helmets on.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
that's why.
Yeah,
no,
it destroyed my hair.
For that shit, as soon as I got back to America, I had to get like 4 inches cut off. Yo. My
really?
shit was fucked.
Oh, you cut your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, my glasses are fucked, bro. My glasses, I can't even wear them shits no more. Yeah. But yeah, anytime you go to a paint party, definitely wear something that you do not want to wear again. But the paint did come out relatively easy though. I would say that my shorts perfectly fine that I wore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What other fun moments did we have?
Sauce-alacious.
Oh no, Sauce-lations.
Sauce-lations.
Yeah, Sauce-lations. We had that one.
Yeah, shout out to the Wine King.
Whoever that nigga is, that nigga was doing it. You feel me?
The Wine King was killing it.
And then we had what about Mr. Viegas?
Do it one time.
I pull it.
Do it one time real quick.
I thought about like Mr. I can't even do it right now. I thought about like Mr. Viegas. So there was a couple insiders going off with the trip, but the trip was definitely fun.
Good ass time.
Yo,
will we be doing it next year?
It's looking like it.
1,000%.
Sources say yes.
Sources say
if your mom is down there, I'm down there, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, I think this is one of those trips, man, that like I think everyone should experience at least one time.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not into partying like we are, you could still go down there, have a great time,
have a blast,
because there are plenty of touristy spots to go to.
Yeah,
that was my only gripe. That like I think next time we go, we got to do 10 days. So instead of 7, do 10 days.
I was thinking 14, but that's just me.
Yeah. We could do 14. I love the 14.
I was just thinking about that.
Right. So, but we could do 14. But I think that everything was just so back to back, which wasn't bad for us because it definitely kept us entertained, but we didn't get enough like buffer days to really like, you know, chill and actually enjoy like the island and stuff, you know?
Well, I did because y'all motherfuckers wake up late. I always woke up the earliest, I feel like. I would be able to get out, walk around the yard, you know what I'm saying? Pick up a little bit.
Yeah, you enjoy
petting goats.
Yeah. Oh, petting random goats was crazy.
A goat petter.
Yo, can I go pet that goat? Yeah, go right ahead. I don't know who the fuck goat it is, but go pet
ahead,
that shit.
go pet that nigga. Well, yeah, I feel like, you know, outside of exploring the yard and shit, you can explore. There's an island that I would have loved for you guys to see, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, maybe
we walked a lot of that island, bro. So I seen a lot, bro.
You walked like a decent quarter mile or 3 miles, 2 miles maybe. Like we walked that 2 miles a lot, but like we didn't really walk too much of the island. But I would like for you guys to actually get to enjoy the island. So maybe next time we could extend the trip a little bit longer, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like I was saying, man, I think this is a trip everyone should experience. It almost when I experience stuff like this, it kind of like makes me sad sometimes when I think about like people that I know that'll never do this.
Right.
Because it's like, damn, man, like this is something like everyone should do.
Right? Yeah. And it's like I said, it's a different experience because it's like you're going to the island with like not alone, you know, like you're not going in there blind. You have somebody that's like set it kind of, even for me, like, you know, like I didn't know all the events. My nephew helped me plan a lot of this stuff out as well. But like I think it would have been a different experience if we were just picking random events to go to. And you know, shout out to my nephew again. Shout out to Kadeem for definitely helping us out with like this itinerary. But you know, it's a dope experience even for people that don't have somebody that is local on the island, because like you said, you know, you can find other things to do. There is a lot to do when you go down there. So I mean, hopefully Barbados 2025 will be a thing for us, you know. But 2024 was in the bag.
Yeah, hopefully Barbados 2024 is a thing for us. Hopefully Trini's 2024 is a thing for us. Hopefully a lot of things, man. But I think we'll leave it off on that. I think our boy here has to go some places, got stuff to do.
Oh, but real quick, shout out to the 6 because we touched you too on that vacation.
Oh,
we did.
That was a dope vibe.
We did touch the 6. Yeah. Drake, we didn't see you, but we expect better from you next time.
Yeah, next time. Apparently, you was making new music,
which was good, but we'll get into that some other episode. So hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Like always, man, or we said in the beginning, drop a like, drop a comment, make sure you hit that sub button, share this shit to your friends, your family, your girl, side chick, all that shit, and we'll see you next episode.
Later.